guys. I mean, I understand it's always a difficult task to live up to post-lunch sessions, right? So I will try to make it hopefully exciting. All right, so let me start with this question, right? How many of you have heard about NFTs and Web3? Okay, very few of them. And I'm not sure if I will get an answer, but have any one of you ever made money on an NFT? Right. So I think just to give you some statistics, right? Over last 1.5 years, the whole NFT and the Web3 market, and I'm talking specifically about content NFT, it has grown almost to 2,000%, right? And the total market size, which was expected by end of 2022, was running in almost more than a $50 billion market, right? So that is the whole market of content NFTs that people are buying and people are transacting, and the people who are making those NFTs, they are earning those kind of crazy amounts, right? But here is the catch, and the catch is that what has happened in the whole NFT, I'm not sure if you understand what. So let me start with very basics, okay? NFTs are non-fungible tokens, which essentially are a kind of a digital representation of whatever content you make. It could be graphic art, it could be a video art, it could be a music art, it could be a books, it could be articles, it could be your songs on SoundCloud or whatever, right? Any content, when it becomes digitally represented on what we call as a blockchain, it becomes an NFT, which is a non-fungible token. And the reason why it is called non-fungible, because every digital representation is something which is very unique, very different, just like any content which is very unique and very different, right? So this is why this is called as NFT, which means that one token will not be same as other token. Every token will have its own unique value. The reason why NFTs became such a big craze was because of multiple reasons, right? One was it was very unique, right? So and it became a collectible item. Now there are few functions of NFTs and Web3 which are making it a very, very interesting proposition, right? I would ask someone to please close the door. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So one, because the data, your content now gets digitally onto a blockchain, and blockchain as a technical platform is something that once any data is minted on the blockchain, no one can change it, right? So, which means that if your content is on an NFT, you have the complete IP right on it. And tomorrow, if someone copies your data, cheats you on your IP right, whatever, till the time you have your NFTs, no one can claim the authenticity of your data on your content. So that is one way, one reason why NFTs became so popular, because it became a digital representation, an immutable digital representation of my authenticity over my content, right? So as a creator, you don't have to now worry about कि कल को मेरा इस content के ऊपर right निकल जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होता है, because NFT के ऊपर अगर आपका नाम छप गया, आपका content आ गया, तो वो content lifelong आपका हो जाता है, as per the IP laws and as per the copyright laws. That is one reason. The other reason is NFTs can work for any medium. As I said, it could be books, it could be music, it could be videos, it could be written content, it could be memes, whatever. Today, indeed, there are marketplaces for particular kind of content. There are marketplaces which is helping authors to sell the NFTs of their books. There are marketplaces which are helping musicians to sell NFTs of their music. Again, you must be wondering, यार NFT तो बोल रहा है, लेकिन NFT लोग क्यों लेंगे? Why will anyone buy NFT, and why will NFT will have a value? There are 2-3 reasons behind that also. One, as I said, NFT as a token value or as a unit is a unique element, right? If you are making a content and if I am owning an NFT of that, which means that I am owning something which is very unique, which will not be duplicated, which will not be replicated, right? So let's say that if there's a particular scene on Sole, right? And let's say the scene of Dharmender wanting to jump down from that water tank, right? आप लोगों ने Sole तो देखी होगी. if that scene itself becomes an NFT, which means that the guy who owns that NFT, the guy who owns the digital imprint of that one particular scene or Sholay, that itself is worth lakhs and lakhs of rupees, because people will have a huge collectible value of that content. Not only that, NFTs, because these are now backed by technologies, will take the audience engagement with you to a very different level. अभी तक क्या होता है कि आपके मिलियन फॉलोअर्स हैं, आपके 10 मिलियन फॉलोअर्स हैं, पर वो फॉलोअर्स क्या कर सकते हैं? वो फॉलोअर्स से लोग आपको देख सकते हैं. मे बी वो फॉलोअर्स अगर इस तरह के इवेंट में आ गए, आपसे मिल लेंगे, आपके ऑटोग्राफ ले लेंगे, आपसे बात कर लेंगे, बट दैट्स इट. How can you make your followers really fall in love with you? How can you make your followers a part of your revenue? That is only possible through NFTs and Web3. Because with the NFT, which is the way it is evolving today, you can have non-financial and financial utilities. Non-financial utility means that if I'm holding an NFT, I can have exclusive access to your events. I can have a token gated वीडियो चैट विद यू. तो उससे क्या होता है कि अभी सपोज आप इंस्टाग्राम पे लाइव जा रहे हो, आप इंस्टाग्राम पे लाइव जा रहे हो तो हजारों मिलियन ऑफ millions of people who will watch your video live, but they can't interact with you. You do not know what they want, right? You are just seeing and saying something. But the moment you are giving an NFT to your followers, you can have an exclusive window कि मुझे सिर्फ ये 100 लोग मुझसे बात कर पाएंगे, and they will already pay you in advance to talking to you. राइट कि मुझे ये 100 लोग हैं, इनको मुझसे बात करनी है, हर एक 100 इंसान को मैंने 1-1 लाख रुपए लिए हैं उनसे. सो यू ऑलरेडी हैव मेड मनी ऑन, यू ऑलरेडी हैव मेड 1 crore on allowing those 100 people to have an exclusive chat with you. So that is one use case of NFT, wherein you can do a token gated chats on that. There are so many multiple uses of NFTs from a non-financial perspective. अब मैं आता हूँ financial perspective पे. The way the whole world is changing, the audience wants a piece of your pie, right? So अगर मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि हाँ मुझे just to give an example कि I want to make 10 more videos and I need to raise 10 lakh rupees, right? अभी तक क्या हो रहा था कि आप अभी तक अपना पैसा लगाते हो on your content, right? And it's a gamble. Content चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा? All you are depending on your brands, right? There is no way that you can take money from your fans. Now you can. Now with NFTs and Web3, you can actually do not have to depend on brands, and you can take money from your fans, right? Because what you can do is that with every NFT, you can say that whatever money my video will make or whatever my IP right will make, I can give you a part of that money. Even if you can 5% of that money to your fans, it's a big thing for your fans. Because now they are not just passively viewing you, they are much more actively engaged with you. They are investing in you. They know that if this creator will make more followerships, I will make more money out of it, right? So again, that is one advantage of NFTs. I'll give you one more example. There are platforms in which there are a lot of sports people who are giving their NFTs, right? A lot of sports teams. And with this, the fans can also take a call on कि मुझे किस तरह का कंटेंट चाहिए. लेट्स से अगर आपको कंटेंट बनाना है और आपको डिफिकल्टी हो रही है कि मैं आज क्या कंटेंट बनाऊं, मुझे आज क्या चाहिए, मेरे फैंस को क्या देखना है, यू कैन गिव दैट राइट टू योर NFT होल्डर्स कि यार आप मेरे 100 लोग हो, आप मुझे बताओ कि आज मैं क्या बनाऊं, व्हाट डू यू वांट टू सी टुडे, और मैं आज क्या कपड़े पहनूं, व्हाट शुड माय स्टाइलिंग टुडे, राइट? सो दोस गाइस you can now start engaging with them at a much more deeper level. That is why NFTs and Web3 can actually take the creator and the audience engagement to a much different level, and that is why NFTs are becoming so popular the world over. अभी आपके दिमाग में क्वेश्चन होगा कि अगर मैंने अपना कंटेंट का NFT राइट दे दिया, राइट, will my IP get protected? Will I have the right on my content? And yes, that is possible, and that is what actually Fandora is trying to do, right? So what are we doing is that we are creating a pre-NFT right marketplace. अभी क्या हो रहा था कि lot of creators, even if they know what NFTs are, I understand that there are multiple challenges, right? Most of the creators don't understand technology. कि मुझे NFT अच्छा लग रहा है सुनने में, but बनाऊंगा कैसे? How will I make? How will I mint NFT? Again, today there are so many marketplaces where NFTs are sold, and these marketplaces do $1 billion plus business every day, right? But then I do not know which is a marketplace for my content, right? How do I know that what is the best price that I can get from my content into a Web3 world, right? So there are so many possibilities and there are challenges which we are trying to solve through Fandora, because what we are trying to create is, just like you have rights on your content, let's say that if someone is a singer, you have rights. You have rights to sell your song to a particular channel. You have rights to get your song translated into multiple languages. You have rights to sell your song to a particular film or sell it to a particular brand. Now you will have one more right, which is the right to make NFT out of your song, right? In which case, you can easily monetize your existing content without worrying about any technicalities, without understanding कि मुझे कैसे करना है, मुझे कितना प्राइस पे बेचना चाहिए, कौन से मार्केट प्लेस में बेचना चाहिए. All those things will be taken care by the other part of Fandora, wherein we will be bringing Web3 professionals, metaverse studios, who may want to use you in the metaverse studio of theirs. They may want to have a kind of a digital avatar of yours, and they may just pay you for that. Right. So there are multiple applications out there, and this is what I think I wanted to talk about, that NFTs and Web3, just like Vivek spoke about artificial intelligence today, I think NFTs and Web3 is one more strong medium which is now coming up and which can, without taking any additional effort from your side, can actually help to monetize your content in a much better way. So yeah, that's it from my side. I'm happy to answer any questions.